Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. So we haven't been about for a while because we're in England, we're not in Portugal, and also I smashed my hand up, so it's alright. There's doggies. Doggies. So we haven't had any content to share because we're in England. I haven't been able to do anything on the other channel, which is tool porn and Kismet construction, because I smashed my hand up and shattered a bone in my finger. So yeah, things have been everything's been put on hold. I've had an enforced holiday. It's been horrible. I don't like not doing things. So anyway, this is quite exciting for me because it's my sister's journey and my brother-in-law's journey to buying a house in Portugal in 5 days. Is it possible to view and procure a house in Portugal in just 5 days? Now, to find out the answer to this question and many more in life, stick with us on Destino Portugal, because you're only going to find the answers if you watch the video, all of the video. And you have to like and subscribe and comment and share and hit the notification bell and all those things that everyone else tells you to do. You've got to do them for us, particularly us. So anyway, this is my sister's journey to buying a property in Portugal in 5 days. Can it be done? You'll have to wait and find out. Now, this is part one of a two-part series because she's keeping some of her cards close to her chest for now. But anyway, the second part of this journey will be revealed, all will be revealed at some point in the near future. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this. Leave a comment below and let my sister know how awesome she is. See you later, folks.
So this is the driveway to the house that's just on the outskirts of Castanera de Para. The road you can see in the background there is the IC8 between Castanera de Para and Figueira dos Vinhos. It's quite quiet, but the property is close to that road. This is the garage. And the house is tucked behind. Hello. So we have a little terrace up here, and then down there there's two large storage rooms and a little yard. The vines covering all of this. Another beautiful day. So we have the bathroom, which is, it's okay. You step down and then back up into the kitchen, which has a huge fireplace dominating the room, and there's not very much space for anything else. And then down the step into a hallway, and we have a very small lounge, and then a small bedroom, although it does have two windows. And back through this hallway where the fridge freezer is, there's no room in the kitchen. We have another very tiny single bedroom with access to the roof space. This one does have a new roof on it. And then we have a larger lounge with a window looking out to the south. And then one more small single bedroom, again with two windows. They are very, very small rooms. Front of the house, and I think this lane may have access to a few other houses. That's where they collect their post, and this is the land that comes with the house. It's quite exposed if everybody's driving by. Little communal kitchen area, and a barbecue, and then this beautiful table and chairs to stop and have a picnic. Found this little spot. We're up in the hills above the town. Very cold, wet day. So we've just driven down this side, and we found this, which was most unexpected. Just on the side of the hill, there is a beautiful outdoor swimming pool in amongst the trees. Looks a little green at the moment, but I would imagine in the summer this is going to be a beautiful spot to come and cool off under the cover of the trees, and it's not raining and cold. Okay, we're in Moita, just outside of Castanera de Pera, We're going to view this house here, the one in the centre of my screen. We came and did a little recce yesterday and discounted it because of the neighbours. Just have a listen as we go down towards the house. The little chorus from next door. It's a beautiful house. And a really very lovely setting. We have the house. It's at the end of a lane. So this is the garden that comes with this property. And this is the kind of side lane. We walked along it yesterday and it doesn't really lead anywhere. Just into the hills. But again, the neighbour to this side is very vocal. The little ones next door have now quietened down. Almost. But here you have a terrace. Oh, a gatto. And this property has rooms in the basement. One used to be the old barber shop for the village. And the living accommodation is all on the first floor, which we'll see in a minute. This is the old barber shop. Everything left in it. Short back inside, sir.
Si, senora.
And then we have going into a storeroom,
Great.
which is under the house.
It's just left everything.
Yes. I'm sorry, but I don't.
And then this is the storeroom next door to the barber shop. Another big space. And this is the third storage room. I'm not sure you'd want to be sleeping down here. There's somebody upstairs. You have a wardrobe and a sewing machine. So that's the room with the bed in it, the storeroom and the door to the barber shop. So it's the 3 rooms on the very ground floor, and we've got a garage. Entrance to a small yard there. And then a garage, which has a van in it.
Not so bad.
This is the little storage yard, I think. And we have more storage space. And room for your chickens. Not quite sure. Maybe you'd have them in there and then out into the yard.
These big chests, salt chests, is this for putting salt and meat
Yes.
Yes.
before refrigerators?
Yes.
Yes.
You get a lot of meat in there. A lot of papilao. Just give you for
Yeah.
So this is the kitchen, which is a huge kitchen. It's got a little damage to the skylight there, but it's enormous. And we have this very strange, quite useful corridor. We have the roof space, and from this corridor we have another massive storage room and a utility area and more storage, and that's the door to the outside to the workshop area I just filmed a minute ago. But from the kitchen you have to walk through the bathroom, which is here, and you come through into another corridor, which is going into the old part of the house then, and into the front room. So the only way to get from the kitchen to your front room is to walk through the bathroom. And we have, it's quite a large bedroom. It's got a single bed in it, but there is space for a wardrobe as well. And a lovely sunny bedroom here. So we've got the double doors, like they go through to the corridor and bathroom, and double doors on both bedrooms. And then through here there is one more huge bedroom. Great big wardrobe. Lounge that way, and there is another lounge here, and apparently this was once the kitchen, so there's a water connection hiding behind that cabinet if you wanted to make that your kitchen again. And your front door and patio, another beautiful sunny day. And that is the door to your kitchen, so you could come through on the outside to go into your lounge, the kitchen window. And we're going to go and have a look at the garden now. This is the kitchen roof. That's that little skylight we looked at a minute ago. And we've got this piece of land, which I think is just your lawn area. I'm just going to pan round. So the land that comes with this property. We've got the garden area there, which is lawn, and we have this footpath here, and it goes uphill. I'll walk along this bit. This up here is pretty unusual. It's just scrubland, trees. When they had the big fires, it did come down this far, but didn't damage the actual house. And a lot of the trees are obviously gone now. But it is rocky and tree filled. And I'll show you the boundary. That's next door. So you can see the edge of the land here. And it goes up to, you can just see, very top tree, there's a pile of tiles. So that's the extra piece of land that goes with this house. I'm going to walk down here. And the storage room that we saw earlier is here. And a log storage area there. Okay, so we're now back in Cornwall after our manic 5-day trip viewing properties in Portugal. There are a couple of errors in the video I just wanted to correct. I didn't realise until afterwards. The first is on the Castanera de Pera property, the one that was beside the main road. When I viewed the front of the house, I'd said that the garden to the left-hand side was included, and it's not. It actually belongs to the next door neighbour. There's a strip of land beside the house that opens out at the top to a wooded area, and that's what comes with the property. There was also a portion at the front beside the patio that was covered, it had a wood pile covered in a tarpaulin. That also belongs to a neighbour. That house was €65,000, and the only thing would need probably reforming upstairs to give you bigger bedrooms, and maybe even putting the living accommodation on the ground floor. There was 2 big storage rooms underneath the house at the front. But being that close to the road, it was very easy access into town, into Castanera de Pera or into Figueiras dos Vinhos. But that house wasn't for us. It didn't work for us. The house in Moita with the barber shop underneath, that one was a lovely house, really spacious, lots of room, the biggest kitchen we've seen, lots of big bedrooms. Bit strange walking through the hallway through the bathroom into the main house, but that wasn't a deal breaker. It also had a vegetable plot at the front that comes with the property that I didn't video. So you do have a vegetable garden and your lawn area, and then that piece running up the hill behind. The only thing that put us off was the dog barking, the whole chorus of all the valley barking. But so that was really the only thing that put us off. The house itself was lovely and very, very spacious. There were 2 other properties we wanted to view, but we missed out. They'd sold before we got there. So we actually took a drive around, and we'd centred our search initially around Figueiras dos Vinhos, and we went past the first house that Nick has already shared the videos of with you, and we still loved it. So we called the agent and went and had a look, and that one is probably my favourite property of all of them. It's really, really special house. Unfortunately, we're looking for something to restore and live in while we restore, and that was just a bit too much work for us. But the layout of the main house, and then you've got all the rooms and the storage rooms and the animal rooms at the back, you could probably make it into another cottage at the back as well. Beautiful long garden running down to the river, and only a short walk to the nearest river beach. That one really was my favourite. I love that one, and that's now only €35,000. Other than that, we've viewed a property that we really like, and we're not going to share those videos just yet. Fingers crossed. Watch this space.